Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Ruff, Nate, how's it going, guys?
Well, it's great, and we can now say to you, because we're, apart from poor old Nate, we'll talk about trying to get his channel going, we are now broadcasting, coming to you in glorious 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
good. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. Ruff doesn't have to say that 720p anymore. We actually have we could probably do 4K if we really wanted to, but I don't think people want to see my nose hairs or anything like that.
We're going to go 8K.
Anyway, like 120K because I don't want to squint. So, all right. So, it's always good to be back with you guys. It's been crazy busy around here, so it's kind of nice to spend a little 2 hours with my friends here, Nate and Ruff, and then also with all the lovely people in the chat. So, Ruff, what have you been up to lately?
Well, first game, I put it on the command post, and we'll put a thing up if you're in the chat and you haven't joined the command post on Facebook. Come and do it. We'll leave a link later on. Remind me. But first game is out. I'm playing Tokyo Express. Let me get the Dewberry Wasp name in case there's any young.
I saw that picture. It looked cool.
It is a cool looking game. Hold on.
Hey, Dave.
There it is. Tokyo Express, 1988. Nice. I've got out the basic game, and I'm just reminding myself of those rules until I read.
Hey there.
The standard rules. The reason it's in this is the story. I got the game, and it has 2 rule books in it that look like this. There's the basic rule book.
Okay.
The standard rule book was supposed to look like that, but looking through it, it was an unpunched copy as well. Looking through it, and this happened with Victory Games. I think they had an in-house printer or something, and they've duplicated.
Thank you, Christoph. You're going to help Ruff out quite a bit there.
Oh, thank you.
I actually have no idea whose channel's on, but it's going to help somebody.
I don't care who's getting that. We don't know. We'll fight about it later. Thank you, Christoph. But yeah, the rule book I got, the standard rule book, had duplicate pages in it, and the ones I wanted were missed out. So it had missing pages, but duplicates.
Yeah.
So I've had to get a PDF of the standard rules and sort of cannibalize my standard rule booklet and print out the ones I didn't get and put it in here, you see. So that's why it's in here, in case you're wondering. But of course, it's the old-fashioned, look at the two column, very small, so there's I'm looking forward to playing it. It's a cracking game. So that's what I've been up to. What about you guys?
Nate,
yes.
What's up?
Great to see everybody, by the way. We've got 43 people, so we've only been on a minute or two.
This is great.
Hello, everyone.
Hey
hello
there.
Everyone.
So I've only played a few, I should say 3 in particular, since we've been on. I played a couple more scenarios of Roma Victrix.
You said you really, really enjoyed that.
I'm enjoying this. It's not, I wouldn't call it, it's definitely not a simulation. It's definitely a game, but it's still fun. I enjoy it. So
load.
Sorry. Load.
Oh, come on, boys, keep up.
There we go. Now here's the bit that I know Ruff is going to be proud of me.
Oh,
very proud that I did this. I decided I started playing Skies Above Britain.
Nice.
I hope you like
it. Now, I know you said you weren't the big fan of the storms above.
Right.
How are your feelings on this so far?
So far, very positive.
Good.
Very positive. I do enjoy it. I like the instant house here. Hey, Stuka Joe. Yeah, so far it is different than the others. and I'm liking the difference. Hey, Cardboard Commander. So this is fun. I'm through the dogfight scenarios and moving through because I'm just trying to, like, I'll play one of the dogfight scenarios, and then I'll go back and play it again and again to make sure that I got the rule down. And
it's easier to see the text. That's why I did that. So.
Good thinking, Batman.
Then
Right.
now I'm moving to the bomber scenarios next. So, and work my way up to one of the campaigns. So
yes. We did.
He's kind enough to let us on here. So me and Tony are streaming simultaneously, but I get it in 1080p. It's great.
Yep.
But there we are. Oh, I did get one thing in, and I saw Mike, Mr. Butter Jelly, in the chat there. Mike, it's finally turned up. Oh, look at that! It's finally turned up, and all the expansions and things that you get with it. Everything else has turned up. The 2 expansions and all that. So.
Very cool.
Ruff's a happy bunny.
Very cool.
Well, that's it.
My last one that I'm currently working my way through, this one's interesting, is The Fate of All, the Alex from Thin Red Line Games, my first one from them.
Yeah.
And Operational Ancients, which you know how much I love operational stuff. Yep. So this
is the man playing Skies Above Britain. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, go on.
Right. This one's interesting. This one is I'm getting my head around it, and I'm enjoying it. It's one of those games where I keep thinking about it, of like, if I do this way, if I go this way, what will happen? You know, like if I try this, what will be the consequence of that? So I think it's going to be a good game. I am looking forward to keep going with it. The next game I know that is coming from them, I think sometime in March, it's the next one in this series, and it's called The First Man in Rome.
Yeah,
and it's about the Caesar versus Pompey civil war. So that one I'll definitely get, because obviously it's Romans.
Yeah, make sure you get that on the pre-order, because that's pretty much the only way you get Thin Red Line Games is that way. Or you pay a fortune on the marker on the market. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you're thinking about going to bed and thinking of strategies, it must be a good game for you, Nate. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
I think so. Yes, thank you, Dave. I was just about to mention that. Yeah, you can sign up now through the email. That's how you sort of put your name in on the list, and then when it's ready, I think they'll send an email back and basically telling you, okay, now you can pre-order it whenever it's ready. So. And the last thing that I have is something that Ruff put on the Facebook group earlier, and I appreciate that, Ruff. And I will share my screen so people can see. Is I started a channel.
I'm kicking my hands away. There we go.
There we go. So I started a channel just called The Command Post. This is going to be like. My idea was this channel is just going to house every episode of the Command Post, so that if you miss one or whatever, everything's going to be there. And plus, there's already 20 subs. If I get up to 50 subs on it, then I can also host and go live on that as well. So if you're interested and want just one repository for the whole show, for the whole podcast, then you can sub there, as well as I did provide the link. You should already be subbed to both Ruff and Tony's channels. If not, then I don't know what's going on. You need to get on.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, come on. But then also I did is I'll put the link in the private chat, since I can't. Well, if I can actually copy it.
Talking about the chat, Tony, while he's doing that.
There we go.
Does both the chat from both channels go up on yours? Hello, Tony.
That I'm not aware of. I don't know. That's why I have it up on the screen.
But yeah, is that from both channels though?
Yes, that's from both channels. Yes.
There we go. So you'll see the chat. Just rather than watching your chat on the YouTube thing, just watch the thing. Everybody's chat goes on there, so it doesn't matter who's hosting.
Plus, this is YouTube allowing one stream to go on multiple channels is still new. So who knows what YouTube will decide to do in terms of splitting comment sections. So that who knows, maybe they'll decide to combine them.
I think they already, aren't they? So
I think, this is still a work in progress, I know, from YouTube. So they will, I'm sure it'll all get worked out eventually. I'll also do is when I get it, I also created a separate email for the show itself. It's just called TheCommandPostPodcast@gmail. And I'll put the email in the comment section so that if anybody wants to contact any of us in the show and has a question or whatever, then you can just send it there and all three of us will be able to see it.
This is a feature, not a problem. You guys have your own conversations going on in here. This limits it that.
So Tony, what have you been up to? That's it of my thing.
Bowling, and more bowling. That's basically what my life has been for the past 3 weeks, which I love. I'm coaching my daughter's bowling team. It's been a lot of fun. Matter of fact, we had a match this morning. Had great. Didn't win, but had a great result. Had a great improvement from all the girls. So it was absolutely phenomenal. But I am also playing. I've decided to start playing my game. So I was telling you guys, I actually got rid of 5 of my games and ended up buying a set of golf clubs that I needed to upgrade my golf clubs. So that tells you how much this is. But I was like, you know what? I need to start playing my games. And I've seen other gamers and stuff like that say, okay, is this something I'm going to play? Should I play it or should I just sell it? And so I'm kind of getting to that point. Well, I'm going to play something. I'm going to play it maybe once or twice, 2 or 3 times. I can't give a game much of it unless I absolutely hate it. So there's the one game I'm currently playing is Absolute War.
What do you think of that?
I've just cracked it. I like what I've seen so far.
Okay.
It looks different enough. So it's weird because there's hexes and then there are areas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working on some of the rules. I've been basically hashing it out over the last week, but so far I've kind of enjoyed it. The card play's a little different. There's no dice to roll, so it's a card flip. So we know if dice are not involved, that's usually a good thing for me.
Right.
So I've actually enjoyed it so far. I know some people weren't thrilled with it, and I think a lot of it's because it's different enough. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. The nice thing is the counters were all rounded already, so I didn't even have to clip it. It was just like I could just punch it and just start playing, which I was like, but
it's
I really, it's nice. The only problem is the map is vertical, so I have to have it sideways, and then it doesn't look as nice sideways and stuff like that. You know how that is. So but it doesn't seem. I played just a couple of turns so far, and I was worried it would take too long, but it's actually not. It's actually, even though it's like the full, basically from 41 Operation Barbarossa. Matter of fact, I'm playing the campaign. You start off with the Operation Barbarossa strategic card out. I really have found that it's actually really quite nice and works out pretty well.
Cool.
So
I just want to say, both sets of chat are down there.
On the screen. So
are on the screen. If I see anything that is missed, I'll click on it and.
We got 2 chats window. He's got us both up right now.
Backwards and forwards. Look at that. That's a man.
That's a loyal one there.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you one thing that got me excited earlier this week. So I noticed on GMT's website that they uploaded all the rule books and scenario books for Thunderbolt.
Ooh, yep.
And I started to look at them, and I was like, "Oh, it looks really good." I'm very excited. So, but I know we've talked about this a ton, so I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again.
No, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that will read the rule books. They're online now, the rule books, I'll read it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that.
Why not?
I just don't.
He has to be able to take him into bed, and it's hard to take.
That's what it is.
Physical copies. Yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Ruff has a problem with having a computer in the bed. So
yeah. Because my iPad is like 50 inch. It's like that, So, but I'm looking forward to it. I've ordered it, so everybody says it. Yeah, and the glare, I get a suntan off of it. So, but I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'll read the rules when I get it.
I started to notice it. It does look like you're starting to get a nice little tan up there.
He didn't find that funny, or he's frozen. One of the two. Okay, he's not frozen. Well, you're looking at that's the reason why I wear a hat. I don't want to adjust the light. I don't have to adjust the light when I have a hat on. So
my light, okay, it's a little bit. I've adjusted the light anyway. The light looks good, actually. The lighting.
I will agree.
Yeah, thanks, Ark. It's just something.
No, I'm not going to disagree. But what's really nice is if I'm at school and I have a couple minutes where it's in between classes and I'm kind of got time to, or my planning period, and I've got everything all read, I can pull up whatever I'm playing. I've done that a few times with Absolute War, is I would study some of the rules, but then I'd also pull up the Vassal module and play around with the counters a little bit and see how it works out a little bit. So, but my wife was sitting here taking an exam. So she's sitting here, my game's like right here. And I'm like learning the game while she's taking her jurisprudence exam for physical therapy. And she's talking about what happens when somebody does something. Why would they get in trouble for it? What violations? And I'm just like, okay, violations. I mean, shoot, what is the supply rules here? So, but no, I'll tell you what, I can't wait to really get in deep into the Absolute War. I like the idea of the card draw for some of it. There's two different types of battle where you can assault, and that actually there's some changes when you go into it because you have to draw a card each. And then if you do just a regular battle, it's on one of the cards. You flip over one of the cards, see what the differential is, and that tells you what it is. So there's not really
just me,
CTR so much as with that. So I'm still playing around with it. So I haven't quite got it. I'll probably have to play a couple turns and then reset and start over once I run into some of the rules. I've come across where, okay, here's the events, here's what can't happen. And then I pull a card and it says play immediate. And I'm like, most of the times the cards overrule this, but this isn't even a standard rules. This is a event rule. And then I've got this thing going. And so I'm probably I'm going to send the question up because I haven't found that question, because it's probably either never happened before, but generally speaking, the cards outweigh. So it's like you can't upgrade your units, but it says go ahead, pull one from the destruction. I already as the Russians already lost a unit, not even the first turn's over with. But for Barbarossa, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it's like you can't upgrade them yet, but it tells you to upgrade it and pull it from. I'm like, well, okay, can I actually do this? Because it says I can't the first turn. So yeah.
Talking about that, it just reminded me, for the youngsters in the chat there on the Tokyo Express and games of that age.
Oh,
inside there's a little thing that says game questions. If you have any questions, send.
You have to mail it. Yep.
Yeah, send in a stamp address envelope. They prefer you to have yes and no questions, but yeah, that's how it was before. When we still used the groat as a currency. So, made me smile when I saw that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, my wife does that. She does it on purpose.
You need Mark Kirby's address for that.
Yeah.
So I will say,
it just makes me smile that how things were.
Yep.
So one of the things that I have found so far, haven't tried it yet, but as I'm still getting my head around with the Fate of All, is one of the things it has in here is not obviously operational, so moving armies around, and it had, you do combat on the map and everything like that. But one of the features of this game, let's see if I can get to it, is you can actually go into tactical combat where it has a separate, let's see if I can pull it out there. Nope. Wrong one. This one. Nope. Not that one. It's here.
Wow, lovely live TV here.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So there is, outside of the regular map, there is if I can get it, there we go, battle map where you can fight out the tactical battle between armies. And generally, right, Dragon X, generally I don't like tactical games, but
he's got more tactical games that you can shake a stick at now.
Yeah.
Solo games, yes.
So it's the rules, apparently, my understanding is the rules for the tactical is almost like GBOH, but apparently it's a little bit even more streamlined.
Oh, okay.
And plus, the game gave me the idea of like almost like if you've ever played like the Total War games on PC, where you have the big grand strategic and moving armies around, and then when two armies fight, you go down and you fight the battle itself. And that's kind of how I'm starting to feel like these games are going to be, which if that's the case, I'm on board. Because that's one of the things that I really enjoyed in the Total War games was I could have the agency in the battle, but then the battle translates back to the campaign. And that's one of the things why I generally have never been interested or big into tactical games is sort of how does it fit within the grand scheme of the whole thing. That's kind of why I like the big picture of everything.
Well,
so
that's if you're getting into Skies Above Britain, you can sort of do that thing if you get hold of another game called RAF, where you can play the strategical
bonkers.
Southeast.
As Ruff says, that's bonkers.
It's bonkers. I think Mike has done it.
Yeah, Berticelli's done it. So
yeah, of course he's done it. But yeah, so when you do get a combat in RAF, you then go to Skies Above Britain and fight it out plane to plane,
See, what Historic Wings, see, I'm waiting for, so generally speaking, I've never really gotten into the Greg Smith type solitaire games. I tried American Tank Ace and it's just not been my cup of tea.
It's on rails and I love them, but yeah, I get you.
But if he does Roman Legion Commander, I'll be on board.
Although that's DVG.
Yeah, that would be DVG.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know, what name would a Greg Smith game be?
It would be it'd probably be Russian commander or Roman commander or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Legion Ace.
Legion Ace. That's it.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll let him know.
Oh, there we go. Hey, that would be cool. I wonder how Roman Tide. There we go.
Oh, no. Oh.
So
here they come. I love that chat. Here they come.
You said Mike has played the RAF and Skies together.
Yes.
So I wonder how long does the whole thing take?
He's still playing it, and that was started last Christmas.
Well, Berticelli, come on and tell us. Oh, here we go. Traces of Elephant.
Yes. The VUCA game.
Yeah.
Yep. Titus Pulo Ace.
Antique Antics.
Yeah, there they go. Doesn't take much to set the chat.
Oh, nice, Eric.
Yep.
Yes, the original Rome Total War from 2004 is the best one, or Rome remastered now.
You know what's interesting? There's a YouTube channel called Extra History.
Yep.
And Total War Rome actually paid them to do some of the advertising, and they had money left over. And so there's a history of like total of Rome and the total, and like they have a history of
Oh.
Rome, and they've expanded now. They have everything. I love it. They're like
That's
10,
cool.
15 minutes. They're like, it's, I hate to say the word cheap because I know it's not cheap, but it's like easy cartoon graphics. It's hilarious. And like I always do the fall of Rome or the Byzantium time period.
Yep.
And my favorite quote from any of that, like the Byzantine time, is just Justinia saying purple makes the best burial shroud.
That's right.
Love that. I love it. And then I have to explain that to the
They go
kids.
bonk people on the head when they attack. They go, he got annoyed with so-and-so, and you can see him bonk him on the head or something stupid like that.
The story is that there was rioting in Constantinople, and Justinian was about ready to, he was on the docks, about ready to flee. And the Empress Theodora comes up and more or less grabs him and tries to, steal him up and says, look, purple's a great color for a funeral. Go down fighting. And so he did. And he won. Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a small scenario. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, so Eric's subbed to that as well. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot. They have a World War I, and it goes through it actually goes back to how not just like everybody always points to the Archduke Franz Ferdinand getting shot. And most historians, you, me, Ruff, we all know that there was other stuff leading up to that. That was just the trigger. But how did the gun get there and all the stuff that led up to that point? And they do a great job. And it's like you have Gabriel Princip eating a sandwich, realizing, wait a minute, that's the emperor. And that, that's the crown prince, and that's his wife, and I've got a gun, and I was supposed to kill them. Now I can go kill them. Yeah, it's like, It's really, really good. Yeah, I do agree. The Western Front Ace is his his best game. I don't.
There's a bit more thrutch to it.
Yeah, and there's more choices, and it's not as much on rails.
Yeah.
You have a few more choices on that.
And
so you can,
whether
you choose to, you actually like combat and things like that. So yeah, there's a little bit more choices. It's still on rails, but not as much.
Not as much, but yes, good game.
Most narrative game. It's a narrative game, so you're going to get that. So
sure. Now I will say I want to share,
Mike, behave yourself.
something that I saw yesterday. So apparently there's a new VUCA game out for pre-order currently. It's a Normandy game. And if we're just going to go from the box, it looks cool to me. Like that's a cool cover. But as I went and did some more digging, so it is, let's see if I can get it. So it covers like all of Normandy, except it's a BBG.
Oh no!
Yes, it's a block game.
What, a proper you can't see the opposition type thing?
Yes.
Oh dear.
So as much, I will say this. I mean,
no, that's it. Same here, Dragon X. Now I know that. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Like the cover pulled me in. It pulled me in. It made me interested. And then I saw, it's blocks and can't really solitaire. Not necessarily. So I'm gonna pass on it. But I did want to at least point out that the graphic style looks really cool. Like VUCA always does a good job, I think, with their production. But yeah, so if you're interested in a block game on Normandy, I guess there you go.
There you are, yeah. Because there aren't any, are there?
I don't think so. Hey there.
Yeah, I do 4 to 6.
God dang.
Yeah, why don't you just Nat,
we'll get a big pretzel.
Natalie, just barge into our live stream, why don't you?
I do that normally.
Yeah, no. How you doing, darling? You okay?
Yeah, I do really good. I just got my teeth out recently.
Yeah, she got her wisdom teeth out. Was it 2 weeks now? Almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah, on Monday it'll be 2 weeks.
Yep.
Nice.
So I'm lighter.
Lighter. It was 20 minutes and she was done. I was like, I had my book and I was like reading, and then I'm ready to like just hunker down in there, and then all of a sudden I get a call. Yeah, she's ready. I'm like, what? So but yeah, no, till 6. Okay.
Go get a snack.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I told you to go get a snack.
I didn't realize you were going to be on till midnight.
I'm not out.
It feels that way.
Yeah.
We're working towards it. Don't worry.
One of these days.
We're gonna have an 8-hour live stream.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yep. Oh God, I could not do that. Nope.
No.
Yep.
No, William. Yes, I got Imperiology too. I haven't got to it yet, but that game is very, very cool looking, and I've heard nothing but good from it too, from people who have played it already.
Wargame Ramble has done some stuff. Kyle, I know him. I didn't watch it, but I wanted to watch it because that looks interesting. It looks like, I don't know. It just looks interesting. Like it's kind of got more of the war, but like a little bit of the politics and some of the other stuff as well.
Yep.
So yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got to like, especially like Austria-Hungary has to deal with all the different nations that's inside of it, the Hungarians, the Czechs, the Slovenes, the Serbs and everything, trying to keep everyone happy to keep the empire together. So yeah, looks neat. But
it's gone quiet.
I was trying to look it up here, but I don't see it anywhere here. So, but no, Vuka's definitely got it. So
yeah, I think his name's Michael Lorino. I think
that's Vuka, right?
Yeah, it's from Vuka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Lorino. Yeah, that's the designer's name. Yeah, he's done playthroughs on his channel. Oh, cool. What do you think of it, Stuart? Do you like it so far?
There we go. Vuka Sims. You can't just write Vuka in the chat. Yes, I am in the US. Okay. Let's see here. Imperial Elegy. Yeah, from what it seems like, you can actually get like into the war or possibly not have the war.
Right. Yeah, you could play out the Great War in there as well. Mm-hmm. So you could have a completely different World War I experience.
Now, are you going to have a problem soloing that because it's kind of a multiplayer game?
Yeah, it has solo
kind of card driven.
Oh,
it does. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a little bit like the Axis and Empire thing. I mean, I've got the Descenso, but it is a bit of a sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
You can not have things happen that happen by doing.
The Totaler Krieg and the Descenso.
One, I assume, is the same. I've only got the Pacific one.
Oh yeah, I do see it. It does say 1 to 6. Design for 6, supports smaller counts and solitaire.
Ah,
yep. It has. I think you could play with up to 6 bots.
Steve! User-friendly bots. User-friendly bots. Okay, that's the key thing. You can have bots, but some of them aren't so user-friendly.
No.
So yeah.
Eve, how is North Strike coming? I saw on BGG that it was listed on there.
Oh,
yeah, Stuart, that was it's kind of like Here I Stand, but in the late 19th century, basically. And some people have said that they now prefer that game over Here I Stand.
Oh, the Allergy one, the Imperial Allergy.
Yep.
Well, we know the quality of Vuka's top notch is anyways. We know that. So
oh yeah, because each player country has its own like chipboard player mat. So and it's nice and thick too. So you're not gonna have things flying around everywhere.
We call that cardboard over here.
Well, chipboard's a little bit thicker than cardboard.
It's called thick cardboard over here.
Thick cardboard.
Chipboard over here is made up of mashed up wood chippings.
Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah, well, that's particle board here.
Let's say two nations divided by
same idea. Chipboard is the same idea, except for it's bunches of like paper or cardboard that's kind of like pushed together, so it's just thicker.
It's called cardboard. Yeah. Anyway,
Very, very cool, Eve. Thank you. Appreciate that.
oh, what? I don't.
Slowly but surely getting there.
Oh, Pablo's doing the art. Great. I see.
Very cool. That is, speaking of, I don't know if this is something that we were going to talk about at some point. I mentioned a little bit, I went overboard because I was too excited last show about our goals for 2026. I just blurted it out last show. I'm like, hey, here's my goals.
I know you get so excited. Bless him.
That's
Bless
right.
him.
So I don't know if we want to talk about that eventually, but I know Red Strike is one of mine.
Yeah, I know you I guess, see, my problem is I'm trying to play what I have.
Yeah, I
Not
think we had to
what's
discuss
coming
last
out.
time. Yeah. Playing what we have rather than getting tons of new
Which
stuff.
is why I pulled out Absolute War, because it looked interesting. It looked different.
Except Tony, as soon as you get Thunderbolt, that's it. Everything's cleared off. Thunderbolt's going
Oh, no,
on.
that's just going to go on the bottom of all the piles.
Now,
When Three Dog gets here, that's a different story. now, like I said, when Three Dog gets here, that's a different story. That clears everything off. Actually, I don't know if I have enough tables to actually put that damn thing.
The only game that's going to do that for me at the moment is going to be the old Pacific Chase. Once I get that, everything's off. That's it, right?
I've
get that out.
I don't know about you, but I've got to the point where I'm looking more carefully at the pre-orders and not just hitting the.
Me too.
Like,
and I've said in the green room, sorry, Tony, I spoke over you there.
Go ahead. Finish up.
All right, yeah, get you. I forgot what I was going to say now. No, I haven't. As we talked about last week, I've had a few comments back in my email saying, yeah, I agree with you. Oh, no, you should support, game publishers and all that. But yeah, what I'm going to do, like Tony, is look what I've got and play. That's why I've got Tokyo Express out. I thought it's been sitting there. I haven't actually played it properly. I've got tons of stuff. Got tons of non-war board games because I love them as well. So trying to play a few of those. And also being very selective of what I order from the people. Because you just go, yeah, have it. And it turns up and it sits on the shelf of shame for forever. I've got more than enough. I'll probably be just dribbling them in rather than, we won't get, although, excuse me, although I've loved my Panzer, when it came in, I did have a heart attack, or my credit card did. Came in all at once. But so that's my thoughts. Just wanted to clear that up. Sorry, Tone.
No, I was like, it's like I'm looking at, okay, am I actually going to play this, or do I just want it for my shelf, to look?
Yeah, every day and every way. Yeah,
because it's one of those things that we keep adding to our game collection, and like I do want to support the producers and things like that, the publishers and everything like that, because they've been so good. And I think all of us do this when we start getting into the hobby. We like overbuy everything because we like, I'll play that. So
yeah,
that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing, isn't it? You boil these games in, and I've got tons, some still in shrink wrap. You're not doing the game any justice by having it sit there and not playing it.
There you go, Nate. It's your fault.
It's my
Everybody's
fault.
Pre-ordering Thunderbolt.
It's all my fault.
Of course it is. It's usually my fault or Tony's. So welcome to the club.
Yeah. All right. So you can chalk that up there. It's called.
Sorry. Oh, shout. I'll get stepping away.
It is not called hoarding. It is called. Oh God, I can't think of it. What's the word they use in the curating? It's called curating.
Yeah, you're not doing the game any justice by it sitting on the shelf. Should be out playing and loving it. That's the thing. And if you've got too many, you're never going to do that.
No, that's why I'm starting to, like I said, play or purge. I think there's a couple of people that are play or purge. If they haven't played it yet or at all, they're going to play it. And I'm like, hey, that's not a bad idea. I need to start getting these out because I really want to do that. So
I will let you both know. Apparently, I guess my lights are starting to flicker because there's a thunderstorm outside. So if I disappear, it's because I've lost electricity.
Sorry, look, we might be able to get a word in edgeways.
Oh my god.
Right. Thanks.
So Nate, you got to have some responsibility on this way. Oh, of course, Blue Panther does not want to.
Oh, yes, but we love your games too. So
I know. I keep looking at a couple that are on Blue Panther. I'm like, oh, I kind of want that one. I've stopped actually looking at like websites now because of that. So
yeah, Dragon X.
They've got a great thing because they make the games for other publishers, so they've got they publish their own games and do it, like who's that company that used Blue Panther? I know Thomas.
White Dog Games.
White Dog and
see, Thomas uses it.
They've got the Cold War game out.
Hollenspieler,
yes. Yeah. Yes. They use it as well.
But yeah, going back, Dragon X, that's been my feeling. That's what I've been at least trying to do. That's why I really have only played 3 games so far. Is like Roma Victrix, I've played 4 scenarios already, and just I'm finding, and someone had emailed me earlier this week. I can't remember who I mentioned it to. But it was that the more time that I spend in a game, the more I find I discover things that I guess I don't think are meant to be discovered on first playthroughs.
Most
it's like
first playthroughs are you're just learning the rules. You're not really playing the game so much.
Yeah. The more that you find it, the more you play, it's almost like you've discovered buried features in it. And it's kind of how I thought about like when I played.
Don't give them ideas.
Like the longer I got into it, the further I got into the game, the more things popped up, and it's like, oh, this is really cool. I like that.
And it's not like that.
I'm gonna really try to play at least the game twice, or if there's like multiple scenarios, play multiple scenarios. I mean, that's how I really got into Blind Swords. And I've literally only played 1 game, but I've played 4 scenarios or three or 4 scenarios of the Longstreet attacks. And I'm finding how fun it is. And like, I'm not having to worry about the rules so much unless it's an edge case.
Going off. All right. Okay. I tell you what, though, the thing about learning a game, and it's come up again in this Tokyo Express, the older games. I haven't seen it so much in the newer games. There's just a little paragraph saying, you're going to have problems when you first play this game. You'll get beaten quite easily, but as you play it more and get the tactics and things, you'll start to understand how's best to play the game, sort of thing. So yes, you're quite right.
I could say safely that I've played at least half the game.
No, exactly.
Half of the Atlantic Chases scenarios, and I played the campaign, and I lost.
But you're quite right, and
right.
and being YouTubers, there is a sort of balance we've got to pick as well, because I love doing my videos for people to watch, and for people to go, "Damn you, I'm buying that game now," or "Thanks, Ruff, I'm leaving that one aside. It's not for me because of." Not how I play through it, but because of the structure of the game. Did you?
That's right. That's right. Dragon X half. See, if it's the more that I like it, the more I get to 50%.
Stop it! All right, you do a lot to stop it. We get it.
Actually, I'm now trying to think of what games have I played that I have played it 100%.
Well, you play definitely the lamps are going out. You've played that multiple times, so you would have. I would count that for sure.
That's 100%.
I think really you have to play it multiple times to play it 100% because you're not even like the first couple of turns. You're still suffering through.
Every time. That's all I need.
dude.
I've still got it. So,
Oh man. Oh.
no.
Oh, no. He keeps his blind swords and black
I
swan.
see. I thought you were saying,
Yeah.
tell me to get rid
Yeah.
of it. No, I mean, no.
Trust me, right now I'm thinking about dropping some of my GBACW games, but I don't know if I can do that yet.
I
Are
don't
you
think
guys
I can
gonna
do
get the
that.
simple one?
What?
Are you guys going to get the simple GBOH?
I know.
I'm if you don't, I'm tossing and turning here. I haven't got the simple GBOH because it's like I'm going to learn the rules. I don't need it simplified down, and evidently it's not that simplified down. It's just a little bit less faff, if you like.
It's streamlined. It's not as
But ACW is a little bit above GBOH in complexity, so I'm still
We all have enough games on our shelf of opportunities for 30 years.
Grief,
so.
man. Yeah, Alan, you're so right.
He's retiring as a military chaplain on Tuesday. Congratulations.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I'm seeing that. Well, I'll tell you what, the Black Swan system is great. I haven't really played it, so let me rephrase that. It looks really good because it's based off of the blind sword system. And it's a card draw. It's a card draw instead of a chit pull, and it's a little bit more. The cards you draw, you still have to roll to see what happens on that card, what gets activated or not. So, but I'm really starting to see how much I'm enjoying just really digging into the one system. I really am. And then also watching Camp and Hex destroy the game and ruin it for me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, you watch it and you think, anybody watching that would think, why would I buy this?
Now,
I'm joining. Yes, Bob. Yep. 100%. I'll tell you what, I really like his secession 1861. I got my ass handed to me, and that's being polite, but I loved it. It was really good. I got to play it again because it's a solitaire game, and I'm like, okay, I got to focus on this. It was really, really good.
So this was something I've been switch gears slightly, but in the same vein. So, we're talking about playing our own games and, how percentage and things like that, whatever, and our shelf of shame and things like that. One of the things was thinking about recently was that
the moment
I've noticed, and I've even done this myself, is sometimes when I think about the number of games that I have not played, that I tend to almost feel guilty that I've purchased this thing, but haven't really done anything with it. But yet what's strange is I don't necessarily feel the same way about, like, for instance, all these books. I haven't read all my books. But yet I don't feel guilty that I haven't read them all because
I get asked this in books. You've read a book. Will you read it from cover to cover again?
It depends on the book. It depends on why. Like, sometimes I get a book because it's a good reference book. Or
you're going to dip in and find things, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But for shame, I think that, I know you're joking, I think that one of the things that the reason why, and I want to hear both your thoughts in it, and this is just me spitballing here, so I'm not being definitive, is I'm curious on one of the reasons why people tend to feel guilty about particularly buying board games and not playing them, is that there's a sort of an talked about pressure from social media, from seeing other people play, they're posting what they're doing, and then you unconsciously or subconsciously compare your own self to what other people are doing and seeing, look, I'm not getting in the number of games that these people are, kind of thing. And I know it's not intentional online, but I tend to see that. And so for me, one of the things that I've had to be very intentional about in this hobby is that to remember that even, I'm on this show and, we're YouTubers and whatever. Well, you two definitely more than me. That like, this is still, it's our hobby and we should enjoy our hobby the way that we want to enjoy it for ourselves and not
right on, brother. No, I agree with you. Yeah.
Right. And so if I don't get to all of my games, it's okay. If I want to play one game for, months and months on end without getting to the other games that I've bought, that's okay, because I get to enjoy it the way that I want to enjoy it, not because there's pressure from outside, from the rest of the world. So that's just been something I've been ruminating about because I've been seeing it a lot online. So I just wanted to kind of mention it and maybe.
Well, you see, the reason that is very commendable, and so the reason I've started to wind down is that the cost of Ladies of the Night and bourbon has gone up tremendously, so I've had to cut down on something else. Sorry, I have to be flippant. I'm sorry, I can't.
What does Mrs. Rupp think about this?
She's not here, thank goodness. She'd be laughing her socks off anyway, saying, "You get out of here." But anyway, but yeah, I agree. But that's why, again, sort of like me and Tony, I think Tony is more sort of sorted in that way. I've got to sort of balance getting videos out and playing a game to the extent where I thought, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I know that backwards now, and put that away with pride that I played that out, and then maybe in the future we can get it out again. Now let's get the next one and do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, that's why
I can't believe they went back to that.
I know that's
funny. No,
so
sorry.
Just on that, this is what I say when they say, "How are you?" I go, "I'm fine." "How's Gainer?" And I go, "Oh, better than nothing." And that shuts them up, and they don't know what to say. Then walk away and get a drink, So it's
it's a way to get out of that conversation. Yeah. So what I was going to say is, so that's not just like even in the book. So one of my other hobbies is I read books, like like most of us do. And there's the whole idea of the arbitrary how many books I want to read each year type thing.
Right.
And everybody's just picking an arbitrary number. A lot of times they're just like one-upping from what they did last year. Sure. And I've done that. Now, the most books I've ever read was last year, but before that, it was my second year of my master's degree when I was reading 5 books for a class in 8 weeks. So because I can't just read what they want me to. I have to read, I need the whole thing.
Exactly.
But it's one of those things that it's like there's still that pressure in that niche as well to read more and to read the right things, and we see that here too. People, oh, that's not complicated enough. Oh, that's an easy game.
Right.
No. Sometimes the most complicated games, I mean, SCS gets a bad rap for being easy and
great
rules wise it is, but it's also, there's a lot to it. It's not just the rules don't make the difference. So yeah.
Right. Well, and I think maybe it's something that's good for all of us to continually remind ourselves that this is called a hobby and this is not a job. We don't, clock out from our regular job and come home and clock into our hobby and make sure that, I'm being efficient with my time to make sure that I get through all of my, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying, and then when the day's over, I clock out of that job too. It's like, no, I come to this for me, I come to war games because I want to think more about the history that I'm already reading about. So I tend to read a book and then I find a game to match the book that I'm reading or some type of theme. I know other people, they find a game and then they go to a book. I'm the opposite way. And so I tend to, because I'm a very visual person, I like to see what I'm reading on like in a game and how can I interact with that. And so
can I just wanted to, I forget who said that. I think Dragonets. I think, yes, that 10-game challenge we used to do did put a lot of pressure on people. to complete 10 games. So that's the sort of downside to that sort of challenge, is that it puts people under pressure, and they're rushing through these games trying to get them done, and people have only got a certain amount of downtime, and you should use that for you and your hobby rather than some challenge. So if we ever do something like that in the future, maybe it will be so laid back your boxes will fall over. So we'll have to think about something like, because I think people do like it, but we don't want the pressure of that. Get them done,
Well, and it's also that it's much easier to get through quickly, like a Euro game, where you can learn and you can play a game really quickly. So, like, for instance, last week, it was last week, New Year's Eve, I got together with some friends and we played the Euro game. We played the game Betrayal. Have you ever heard of it?
Is that the cowboy one?
No, it's like where you go into a haunted house and then someone turns out to be the
Betrayal on House. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the trail, not the
sorry.
Yeah, I have a copy of that. Yeah,
and it was fun. I had never played it before, and we learned it. I learned it and played it very quickly. So you could get through 10 Euro games pretty quickly. A war game, though, that can take a while.
Especially if it's not like a scenario, or if it's like a campaign game where there's 22 turns. Most Euro games, you're looking at 2 to 3 hours to complete a whole game.
Yeah,
really. Easily, unless you're playing.
I just had a thought about not doing a 10-game challenge, and that sort of maybe go, they want to play the game. Let's have maybe people put up on the command post as time goes by, games they've fallen in love with and playing constantly, and telling us about that game. And then at the end of the year, maybe we can pick somebody that's been the most journalistic about it. No pressure. I don't know, something like that.
Interesting idea.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Can you tell a story from your game?
Yeah, and if you're like you said, I'm playing this for weeks or sometimes months. I'm fantastic. I can't stop playing it. Tell us about it then. Tell us why. Tell us. Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, I did lose. I just remembered when I was playing Blind Swords, I did lose Sickles to a general casualty. So I ended up getting Hancock in instead of Sickles. So I actually, by getting my general killed, I actually upgraded my generals.
That's funny.
I forgot about that. That was one of those cool things that just happened. I did a short on it. I forgot about it because it was like, that's a cool thing that happens in a game. So yeah.
I noticed this, Tony. I've noticed now you're expanding out and doing some shorts.
Yeah. It's nice because if I have something fun that happened while I'm playing, I can just do, hey, check out this. Yeah, not just Sickles' leg. Well, I don't know. It just says casualty, so it could be injured, killed, or whatever. But yeah, I thought he died. So, but I know casualties. I actually have to define a casualty for my students. Nate, I don't know if any of your teachers do this, but if a lot of people think when they think casualty, they think death. And so I have to tell my students, no, that's part of it. Mm-hmm. But it's basically if you cannot fight anymore, you're a casualty. So if you're injured,
is this ACW?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Well, most if tell me if I'm wrong, but most casualties were people that didn't die. They were from wounds, and they just that was
most of the deaths were from after the fact. Yes, most of the deaths were. Yes. Yep. And it's just like the splendid little war, the Spanish-American War, where basically 3/4 of them died because of malaria.
Yes.
So, I think the Napoleonic Wars, most of them died from disease as well.
It's generally speaking, most wars, until you get to more modern wars where there's a little bit better medical technology. Yeah. The diseases killed most of them were the biggest numbers. And a lot of times it was like they'd get shot, they could survive, but then they just used whatever they did from the other one to pull it out. So
I think like in World War I, most of the deaths in World War I were from artillery.
Yep.
Rather than getting shot.
Mind you,
This
I wouldn't
is
have
true.
gone over the thing with those Germans sitting there with the machine guns mowing them. Crikey, yeah.
Mhm.
But as you say, when they let the artillery fire, you had artillery fire, didn't you? In the First World War, it was.
If you're talking about the Russian campaign, you are not wrong on that one for sure.
Yeah. So,
But
and,
yeah,
and that Austrian painter tried it again. What an idiot! Anyway, he didn't learn.
I think Attila's the only successful one. I don't even think the Mongols actually got all the way up to Moscow. I think they said, nope, we're good.
yeah, they
Mongols
did.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
Oh yeah, they ruled Russia for several hundred years.
Oh, gotcha. That's why there's
the Russians were more or less client states for a while, but eventually they threw the yoke off. And don't forget, the Poles also conquered Moscow. In the 1600s, the Poles marched all the way to Moscow and sacked the city.
You pronounce it like moss and the thing that eats grass and we get milk from.
Moscow.
Moscow.
Moscow. Yes, thank you. Moscow. All right. Sorry, it's me being English. Sorry, you say it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to point it out.
I thought I could trigger you a little bit.
Yeah, and you do.
Yeah. That's right. The Swedes failed. That's true.
Bless your heart.
But the Poles made it there with it's called the Troubles, the time of the Troubles. And Russia was falling apart, and the Poles took advantage of it and owned most of Western Russia was owned by the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Birmingham, yes.
Topic, yeah.
Birmingham. Got it.
Yeah. I have to say when our cousins, our lovely cousins across the pond, there say it incorrectly. I will, Stuart. I will.
So, do we want to do? So, I do have a book to share. We want to do since we're an hour in already.
Are we?
Oh, yeah. You got a book to share. Yeah.
So, Ruff, you got your.
You're going to say British history.
I stopped myself.
Mike normally does, yeah.
I stopped myself.
But you are there, but of course you have to wait a few centuries till you turn up. But
we just pop out of nowhere,
Yeah, suddenly.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna call Fooey on this because we actually have the longest running single constitution document in the world. Yes, we may be only 250 years old, but our constitution's been the same since we started. So
because you're the only country that has one.
Wrote it down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, no, there are several out there. It's just like World War II. Basically, all the European countries had to restart.
I mean, we're supposed to have one, but it's not written down. So you could say that's the longest one, but it's not actually written down like yours is.
Right.
Yeah, and don't forget, hey, we're 250 this year. We actually the great experiment actually survived 250 years so far.
Oh, only another 90% to go to your catch up.
Or only another 250 so to match the Romans.
Yeah, but this is when the Romans started to go downhill too.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want me to, shall I do it? The first one will be of interest to you, Nate, because and you can extrapolate on this if you wish. 49 BC. Julius Caesar crosses the Rubicon, signaling the start of the Civil War. And if you want to play that malarkey stuff, get yourself a copy of that. It's included. No,
you were not wrong.
But
go on. Yeah, anything to say? Go on.
I will comment though.
That's good. That's what I want you to do. I thought you might.
On the last comment there, that while our legal basis is based mainly off of English common law, the state of Louisiana, its constitution is actually a derivative of Roman law, going all the way back to the Code of Justinian.
But you do use the Senate and all that, which are very Romanesque things in your government, don't you? So yeah,
true. But anyway, yes, 49 BC, yes,
and on that law, yeah, you're welcome. So
that's because they needed to get King Henry out of the way. I believe it was a King. I just guessed. I think it's King Henry.
King John, yeah.
King
Pick an
John.
English
King
sounding
John.
name, and you're probably right. King Keith, no.
Now-
Kevin, no. Colin,
Russ-
John
King
Henry
Colin, yeah.
William.
Russ, do you know the
Edward.
phrase that Julius Caesar said as he was crossing the Rubicon? It's not Rubicon, it's Rubicon.
Yeah, he went, it's bloody cold, isn't it?
Well, technically, it's not 49 BC. It's actually 50 BC because he's
shut up. Next, we've got
using the Julian calendar until later it was changed to the Gregorian calendar.
Yeah, we're using the Gregorian calendar here. All right. Oh dear, me and my big mouth. Right, so we're whizzing forward now to 1072. Robert Guiscard conquers Palermo in Sicily for the Normans. And then 1475, Stephen III of Moldavia defeats the Ottoman Empire at the Battle of Vaslui. And then
Yes,
we've caught up now. Yeah, what's that? The die is cast.
That's
yes,
what Caesar said.
yes.
But the original Latin is alea iacta est. Let the dice fly high.
Now, where did that? Is that Thomas used that one?
He did earlier.
Yeah, in one of his books, one of
Mhm.
his book games. Yes, I'm not as uneducated as everybody thinks. Anyway, 1776, American Revolution. Thomas Paine
Common sense.
publishes his pamphlet Common Sense. He's got a lot to answer for. And then 1791, the siege of Dunlap Station begins near Cincinnati during the Northwest Indian War. That's your part of your thing, isn't it, Tony?
Yes. The Northwest Indian War. Yes.
Stop it.
Ooh, he's got his teacher face on right there.
Leaning in.
Behave. Oh, God. Anyway, where are we up to? Right. Nothing to say in the Northwest Indian War, Tony.
I spent too much time studying the thing. If you really want to know a lot about it, watch my dissertation presentation on my channel.
All right.
I don't have it monetized. I chose not to monetize that because it was a educational thing. So
Okay, well, that's fair enough. And very decent of you, if I may say.
all I know is this guy right here, Anthony Wayne. He's the one that he's the one that won. That's best I'll tell you on that one. So, all right.
1861.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. I'll have my wife open up the doorway so I can get my head through now.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was.
Bye,
Good. I didn't realize you were that tall, Tony. Because
I'm 6 foot. I'm the height
I know.
of
I didn't realize.
Washington.
I thought, oh, he stands up straight. So at least I can look him in the eye because I'm 6'2". So that might be.
I'd be looking up to you.
No. Where are we? 1861, American Civil War. Florida becomes the third state to secede from the Union. And then we whiz forward to World War I in 1916. Imperial Russia begins the Erzurum offensive, leading to the defeat of the Ottoman Empire's Third Army. And then 1920, I think we mentioned it fell on a day where the actual treaty was signed, but the Treaty of Versailles takes effect today.
Okay.
It was signed in June or something, I think. Officially ending World War I for all the combatant nations except the United States.
Because we didn't want to do the League of Nations because we saw what was going to happen that actually happened.
Yes, I know.
Now we can't stay out of anybody else's business.
No. 1941, World War II now. The Greek army captures Klysura. And this capture of Klysura Pass was a military operation that took place during the 6th to the 11th of January 1941 in southern Albania and was one of the most important battles in the Greco-Italian War. The Italian army deployed on the Greek-Albanian border launched a major offensive against Greece on the 28th of October 1940. And after a 2-week conflict, Greece managed to repel the invading Italians in the battles of Pindus and Ilea Kalamas. I hope I pronounced that right.
Probably not.
Who
Just because I know me.
Yeah. Beginning on
I would
9th
say, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, I've got the phonetic
Oh,
pronunciation.
do you? Oh, you're smart.
Yeah, because of Nate. You know what he's like. Beginning on the 9th
I
of
heard that.
Beginning on the 9th of November, the Greek forces launched a major counteroffensive and penetrated deep into Italian-held Albanian territory. The Greek operation culminated with the capture of the strategically important Klissura Pass in January 1941. Not much about that in our gaming hobby, I don't think. The chat proved me wrong. 1943, the introduction of the Fairy Barracuda, the Fairy Barracuda with number 827 Squadron for the Fleet Air Arm. And yes, I have a picture. And yes, I'm going to put it up.
Oh, good. I don't have to put it up. Ruff can just put it up.
Let's have a look. There we are.
Zoom in with my phone here so I can see it.
Do you want it bigger?
No, it looks good.
Whoa. There we are. This Barracuda was a British carrier-borne torpedo and dive bomber designed by Fairey Aviation. It was the first aircraft of this type operated by the Fleet Air Arm of the Royal Navy to be fabricated entirely from metal. There we are. I wouldn't call it beautiful, but it did the job.
Okay.
And one last thing, 2015, the Falklands commemorated Margaret Thatcher by unveiling a bust of the late Prime Minister who led the 1982 war that kept the island British. And note, today, the 10th of January, is Margaret Thatcher Day on the Falklands. So God bless her. There we go.
The Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady indeedy. This lady is not for turning.
That's right. Or no.
Yes. Or as Frankie Howard would say, no, thrice no.
So my book that I have to share is a book that Ruff would appreciate, but of course it has to be about the Romans. So the Romans who shaped Britain. So excellent book, fun book from the very beginning of like when Julius Caesar goes off a couple of times and gets shipwrecked in Britain and has to run away, and to then when finally the Romans come in 43 AD.
Sorry, you had to mention that, Stuart. You had to mention that. Took free milk away from the kids, yes.
But this is a very, 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 very good book. Not that long. Oh, and see, Ruff will enjoy this too. See, not only is it obviously it's got a just text, but
it looks like a 1980s rule book.
It's actually got how most of these books they have like the pictures in the middle.
Yes,
they keep you. Well, this one has it 3 times in thirds.
That's great because you get, I'm nearly at the pictures. I'm nearly at the pictures. Yes,
exactly. You can survive a third.
Good
like,
thinking.
look,
Good
there's
thinking.
pictures.
Yes.
Oh, I could survive another third. Oh, look, there's pictures. And then the last third. Hey, I finished the book.
That's positive. What's it called? Positive
reinforcement.
That's the one. Yes.
So excellent book if people are interested in looking at the Romans who shaped Britain.
And yes, thank you for 300 years of slavery. Where's our money?
400.
Well, is it 400 now? Right. Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, it's interesting that you have something about Rome, because I wanted to kind of put this out because I thought this was good. Now, whether the game's any good or not, I don't know.
Oh, but this is a block game.
Well, it's Hannibal's Revenge. There is a solo aspect to this, but the reason why I did this is because I was reading through this and it says Hannibal's Revenge is now available for pre-order at Legion Wargames. This is the GMT P500 newsletter. Okay, so this is from the 18th. As always, when we sadly take a game off our P500, we do our best to let you know where to find the game, a new publisher. So what I've done is, as it's on Legion Wargames, so let me switch to the tab here. So they have it here. It's $62 for pre-order. The map graphics look pretty nice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different way of putting the map, I think. Usually it's not as that way. But what is interesting, game details, there is a solo play aid sheet. So it is actually solitaire. So
I'm looking to see if I actually ordered this one because it sounds familiar on GMT. Let's see.
Well, it's not on GMT anymore. It's on Legion War Games now. So they actually pulled the P500 off of GMT. So.
So I wouldn't know if I ordered it or not. Right. It sounds familiar.
Yes, this game is. I have to go find the title. Yeah, the original game in this kind of series, I guess,
Trust Stuka to bring it down to gutter level.
Is it's called GMT did a game back in 2018 called Hitler's Reich, World War II in Europe. That was basically the same system as this.
Okay,
and that game had a lot of problems. Like the rules were just horrible. Like it was just bad. A lot had to
be fair, I think it's been sort of sorted now.
It has, yes.
The poor people that bought the original game, I always feel a bit sorry for.
So this came out on P500, and it sat there for a very, very long time, not going anywhere. And so that's why GMT pulled it.
It does amaze me that most P500s tend to sort of chug along and people are happy to P500, but a couple of games just don't do anything. And there's one I want, which is on the map is on the back of him who shan't be mentioned, the World War I Paths of Glory.
Yeah, the Barbarossa to Berlin.
Yeah, and that's just no.
Yeah, that's not hasn't been going anywhere.
I think it was that game. It had it on the back.
Yeah,
it was when you bought the upgraded Path of Glory map. The other side was was an upgraded. It was like the upgraded version of both maps is when you bought it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't have any games from Legion. I've heard good things about Legion War Games.
Herman's game, The Miracle at Dunkirk.
That's
great.
That's Legion. Yep,
that's a great game. Can you win it? Bloody hell, can you? This bloody thing. It's fantastic. It's a good game though. It's a good game.
I have a couple of theirs. I do have a couple.
Yeah, I've got the targets at night and day. Those, and I've got what else have I got? I think that might be it actually. Hill of Dove.
I got Saison. Yeah, their Saison game. I picked that up. I'm just looking. I have Aces of Valor. The Glorious Chance is also.
Oh yes, of course. The Glorious Chance. Yes, we've got to get that on. I want to get that going.
Yeah. Well, watch my video with Gina.
Your video with Gina was great because it's a crunchy old game. It's a bit.
It is. There's a lot more to it. It's not as. It's not hard. It's once you get the once you get it going, once you follow the sequence of play a couple times, it just flows. Then the flow you get in a flow state.
I hear what you're saying about errata for today. There, Thomas. 9 pages of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Picket Duty. I have Picket Duty. They also have probably the best game for Dien Bien Phu. Their Dien Bien Phu. The final game.
Did you do a playthrough of that?
No, that was the solitaire version. This is like a 2-player version, hex encounter version.
Oh,
here I'll show it. I'll show it to you guys.
Did a playthrough that wasn't obviously.
Yes, I did do it was a Dien Bien Phu, but it was the Lost Valley is what it was.
Ah, right.
So this is Dien Bien Phu. So this is the cover of this one.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
I love the cover of that. I don't get it. It's just stark. I like it.
But everybody I've heard play it says it's phenomenal. It is really, really good. It's a good game.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Huh.
No. Yeah, that's kind of one. So I've got like 3 or 4 from them. I was waiting for Miracle at Dunkirk, and then I lost my interest on that,
It
unfortunately.
is a good game. It's
not saying that it's not,
No,
but
yeah.
I have the predecessor to that one. So.
Oh yes.
So.
Oh, that's cool.
That one.
Yeah, that's neat.
That's something that's really good, you know.
Oh, I know if Bob's looking forward to a solitaire game, then it's probably going to be a good game.
Is that the David Thompson game?
It is.
Yeah. I've got that on order because it looks, and I like David's games anyway, you know. So
let me ask. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask you is to just change the subject of like what games are you both hoping to finally get to?
Oh, since we're playing our collection?
Yes, our actual collection.
Rather than the new stuff coming in.
Exactly. Yeah. What are you hoping to get to this year?
Well, playing, say, Tokyo Express, I had somebody, comment on the picture, and he said, "Oh, you're going to be playing Carrier."
Oh,
which is another John Southard game. And he said, "I understand you've made your own copy of it." Yeah, and I have. Mm-hmm. There is a sort of updated version of the old game with redesigned maps and counters and errata taking out the rules and all that. So I may well play that, or John Southard's sort of Philippine Carrier new game from Compass. So I'm hoping to do some of the older games. I might even do Ambush, because that's been sitting on my shelf since I got it. And just to play, I might even play, like you said, Tank Ace, you didn't like. I might play a bit of Patton's Best.
Oh, yes.
As well. These poor old games.
I had that and sold it because I didn't play it yet. So I sold it. It was a while ago.
It's a bit sort of, it goes on and on and on and on. But if you play it for a little bit and put it away, that's fine. I mean, I think he's changed his name now, Daniel from World War II Solitaire Games. He's changed it now.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Because he's doing miniatures and models and all that as well. And he's not doing so many, when you call yourself Solitaire Game, you're a bit sort of tied down, aren't you? So
sure.
I think he's realized, and he's sort of opening it up, which is great. And he played the complete thing. God knows how many hundreds of videos he did. He played the whole thing. I don't think I'll do that, but I just want to get these old games out. I've got the Rise and Fall of the Third Reich.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good classic game.
Sixth Fleet, Korean War. So I may well go on a retro vibe, but there's some things like Gina's game I want to play. God, yeah,
cool.
It's stuff. There's so much. Might even do it because Camp's doing some Panzer Grenadine. I'm thinking, you sod. It's got me going again. It's my casino.
I have 3 scenarios that I have where I started playing, and then one or 2 of them was playing with actual counters, but I put it on the Vassal, and then I have like 1 or 2 other modules that I'm playing that are on Vassal as well, like items. So yeah,
on both channels, please. Thank you.
And don't forget to sub to the Command Post Podcast channel.
Oh yeah,
as well.
Just get over there. Well, we've got 67 people, so hopefully, if they should,
I'm already up to 26 subs, so 24 left.
Come on, there's 67 people watching. Come on. But yeah, I mean, I might even. There's so much I've got that will keep me busy for a while. The older games, Tokyo Express. Just as you can see, and there's a load of stuff that's gone up into the spare room that's out the way. So I've got tons of stuff to play. So yeah, I've got this, and probably the next one might be one of the Carriers. So we'll see. The new one or the original. It's
kind of cool that you're kind of going down a sort of a retro theme this year.
Yeah. As you keep reminding me, Nate, I'm very old. So I thought, well, sod it, let's play it. Let's go with it. So,
enjoy the days of your youth.
Exactly.
Right. The fleeting years. And
I've got it. Yeah, but
the big one.
That's a meaty old man. Mm-hmm. That's
Tony, what about you?
Well, I was looking and I have all these leader games from DVG, including Field Commander Lee, which it looks really interesting. Mm-hmm. It's from what I was watching, it is Napoleon, Field Commander Napoleon, on like a little bit more on steroids and a little bit more. It's got some more things to it instead of like you can almost predict what's going to happen in Field Commander Napoleon. This is whether you survive or not. While with Field Commander Lee, there's a little bit more variability. They could actually move away from you for a little while and then come back. So that's one of the things. And the funny thing is he actually did a video that he actually created if you don't want to do the battles, you can actually just like calculate. There's like a calculator chart or something that you can calculate the battles and you don't have to do the battles.
Oh, okay.
So this Bruins leader, I really want to get that to the table.
Same here. That's another one because the only problem with it, Dean put out the second edition of the rules. So I've got to print them buggers off.
And they're worth it too. I've read both of them, and the second edition is so much clearer.
I've got to print those off, but it's a game I want to get out. I mean, Tweed's played it,
and Dean does a good job with those leader games. He's the one that did B-17.
Yeah. I mean, Tweed's played Spruance, and he wasn't overly impressed, but I think he looks like Nate looks for something different in a game than maybe me and you do. So but that's one I want to get out because it's sitting there, and I've got all the expansions for it as well. Where is it? Look, there it is. Got all the expansions for it, and I'm thinking, this B-17 though is a great game, but it's such a hog. It's a big old thing. Again, I've got all the expansions for that.
Same here, Christoph. I'm waiting for the railroad rules.
Yes. I know. I keep mentioning he's busy again doing his thespian stuff. So he'll be at PunchCon. And also, the other thing is going to be on my list to play. Hopefully, Simon is going to teach me. He's coming along. Is what do you call it? Oh God, where is it? The Mark Herman toned down version of Pacific War.
Empire of
the Sun. Yeah. So he's going to be teaching me. Hope that's the plan. So that will be another one under my belt.
Cool.
So it's cool. Yeah, Fields of Fire. I need to get that out, but again, it's going to be a long time on the table. That's the problem.
He's trying to get that room cleared up so that way he can leave stuff up on the table a long time.
Yeah, and I can have like a war game up, and I can have a board game up on the other table. So playing like Nemesis or something on the other one.
Oh, nice cardboard.
Good. Yeah. So I'm waiting till May until I get taught how to play it. I'll just sit there and drink beer. Tell me how to play it.
I think this year, the first half of this year, with what I know is coming and what I already have is going to be an Ancients theme. Shocker.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, and especially since I was in World War I for so long.
You would have said World War I. That would be even at least less shocker in my mind.
Right.
But yeah.
But I still want to keep going on the Fate of All, and then whenever the next game comes out, the First Man in Rome from them.
Are you going to do any videos on the Fate one?
I will not. I won't.
We can't compete with football, Stuart. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us.
Bye. I won't promise, but who knows?
It'd be nice to see some playthroughs.
It would be nice. I would need to get my setup ready for it and everything, lights and all that.
If I can do it with my pound shop setup, then you can.
That is true. That is true. But I want to play those. And then, of course, obviously, I've mentioned it a gazillion times, and I'll mention it again. Thunderbolt, when that comes, I'll be playing that as well. So I'll be firmly into ancients for a while. Plus, it's helpful for me because when I'm writing my dissertation, obviously I'm an ancient, so just keeping my headspace.
Yeah, your frame mind.
Keep you focused on that. Get it out of the way. We can play more stuff. Do this more often and all that malarkey.
Exactly.
The other way we could play more games is like what me and Tony do. This is just us play live and have a fun time. You know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get more games out of the way. And I'm sure even if they're only 2-player, there's a way of mixing it round to to plop in another one. You know,
I think if you both have not played it, and I know Cardboard really liked it, if you both want to play like Traces of Hubris, that one is a very fun game, chit pull game, very very solo friendly as well. The whole Stalingrad campaign from VUCA, very very easy game to play. Very very fun.
But the reason it's not out, I've got it, is it's a 2-mapper and I can't get it on the bloody table, which may change in the future. But yeah, things like that. And we're supposed to be playing maybe in the future, Tony, a bit of the old chip pull.
Blind Swords.
Blind Sword, sorry. Yeah. Yeah,
there we go, Cardboard. Maybe we could do two teams, two of us as the Germans, two of us as the Soviets.
Yeah. That's the way to see. That's the other thing, peeps in the chat. The way to play more games and have fun at the same time is to play them on the thing I'm getting more and more into, because it's the way I can play games with Vassal. You know, it's not the most ideal thing for me, but to be able to play games with other people, there's no borders with it. You know, you could be thousands of miles away and still play together. And so, I would highly recommend people getting together. And you can use the command post. Say, for instance, you want to say, anybody up for a game on Vassal for blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And hopefully, people go, I'll give you a go. And you can join up, maybe become friends. Maybe you hate each other at the end of it, never play with them again. Or you end up being gaming partners for life. Who knows?
Yep. Yeah, Traces of Victory is a 1-mapper. The one thing I will say, it's just a 1-map mounted map too.
Then what's the other one that's a 2-mapper that I couldn't play?
Traces of War.
Ah, right. Okay. All right.
The 43 Ukraine campaign. The one thing I will say that Stalingrad 42 from GMT has over Traces of Hubris from VUCA is that there are multiple scenarios outside of the main campaign in Stalingrad 42, whereas Traces of Hubris is just one
thing,
one campaign. So, like, it would be cool to play, like, what was it called, Operation Winter Storm, when the Germans try to break through back to Stalingrad as the Soviets surrounded it during the winter, but that's not in the game.
Sorry, is that based off of like the?
Are we keeping you up?
Oh, I did not sleep good last night.
Oh,
but
get out of
that point.
It's based off of the victory loss system. The red box system from MMP.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, got it. I haven't played any of those. People love those. They're
it's the same designer. Tetsuya Nakamura.
This one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It says 2 maps.
Yeah, that's Traces of Hubris has 2 maps. Traces of Victory.
Oh, I haven't got that.
Has 1 map.
Ah, yeah.
Traces of Victory is about Patton's 3rd Army and the 7th Army racing towards
that
the
was
Rhine.
On the table at PunchCon 2 years ago when they were playtesting it.
Okay. I think the next game is going to be about like the race to the Rhine.
Oh, sorry, Michael. Yeah, he's talking about Victory rather than that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have had a couple of 3 glasses of Reserva Rioja, so lock and load.
Okay, yeah. So Traces of Victory, is that the newest one, or that one's just released?
Yes, it was just released. Yeah, late last year, and it's cool. I love the cover again.
They're good, great covers. Great. I mean, some people can't get on with the counters.
I think they've changed those counters a little bit. They're not as slippery anymore.
Yeah, people going about slippery counters. Just first world problem. The only problem I've got with them is they've got the nibs in the middle bit, a la Panzer Grenadier.
The newer stuff is better.
So you've got Traces of Victory?
I haven't. No.
There's whenever you get to a scenario, there's always going to be balance issues. I've come to that conclusion.
Traces of the Rhine.
Oh right, yeah.
That's the one currently. That's about the northern part of the fight towards the Rhine River, and Victory is sort of the southern part of the race to the Rhine. So around Metz, Strasbourg.
Trip pool, okay. Trip pool, weather, terrain, air.
Yep.
Limited. Okay.
Yeah. The cool thing too, I like about they include it with the counters is you get a choice for the armored units, whether you want to use the NATO symbol or the silhouette.
And it's got to be the silhouette every time. It's got to be a tank. Yeah.
Absolutely. I want to see a tank. I don't want to see a box with a circle in it.
Make the game, bring it up above things. I mean, I don't get sent VUCA as much stuff from VUCA as much now, and because I can't. I've got too much, but I did get a Christmas card from them.
Oh,
from Patrick. So yeah,
very nice.
It was nice.
Did it say Merry Christmas? You're not getting anything else?
Yeah, no, it's a mutually agreeable thing. I just say, it's not fair them sending me shit and I can't do anything with it,
Right. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, it's 12 days after Christmas. Is that right? So yes, it should be down by
now. Mine comes down usually January 1st, but they weren't picking them up, so it ended up being like January 2nd or something like that.
Oh, you had a real one, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a real one this year.
Oh,
we go back and forth.
What, with our cats? It'd be most of it be on the floor. Get out of here. Jeez.
Oh, that's cool, Dragon X. They found one for him.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
It's a good game.
VUCA's always, when it comes to their quality too, I've never their first games, but that was their first games. But man, their new ones are just such good quality.
Game, I couldn't believe the quality. The Aachen one.
The Aachen one, yeah.
When he sent it to me, it was like, wow, this looks really. And it at the time it was a paper map, and then he sent me the upgrade kit for it, which was then the mounted map and things. They're just from the start. He's a designer, so he knows what he's got a great team behind him.
Oh yeah,
and, it's incredible stuff.
Yeah, they do good. Yeah.
Except for the little nibs on the in the middle.
I thought they were pre-rounded.
They are. It's the side ones,
but that's how
they stick.
That's how they've got to attach. I mean, Lock and Load have got round it by not having any nibs and nothing here. You punch it out.
Yeah. Now, granted, you do have to shrink wrap those because the counters will come out.
Now, I will say, Ruff, the newer games like the one I got, Traces of Victory, there is no side nib problem for me.
I've moaned and it works.
Mm-hmm.
They still manufacture real Christmas trees?
I know.
Oh, man.
I kind of want their dice tower, VUCA's dice tower, but they don't sell it in the U.S.
I've not seen that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like I don't know what it's called.
What's it made of?
That's what I'm.
Yeah, if I'm going to get another dice tower, I'll use my old rickety one made out of MDF.
Durable leather with a soft felt lining.
Yeah, but what's the blooming thing, mate? Is it wood or is it plastic or?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll have a look, and if it's any good, I'll get in contact with Patrick and say, "Oi."
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's to be, technology has changed. That's to be expected for sure.
I mean, looking at again Tokyo Express, the counters are pretty basic things. The map is nice though. The map is really nice.
There you go. There's the dice tower they sell.
Oh, it folds out. No, I want a solid wood thing that Tony's got, and
well, how about this, Ruff? How about that you could get it, and then I'll pay for you to ship it to me from Britain?
Yeah, how much does it cost? It's going to cost twice that to send it to you.
Oh, wow, Christoph.
Irish coffee. Yeah, no kidding. He keeps giving us money. Irish coffee time.
Oh, no, that's to me that time. The other one was to you. Irish coffee time. Lock and load, Christoph. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Oh,
But
Yeah,
no, I'm getting to the point where it's time to start. Yeah, I got that one too.
yeah. See, that's the
Yeah,
stuff over here.
Vaseline with Stu actually sent me mine as a gift because
Yeah.
he was so tired of my rickety plastic one that
Well,
was.
that's what I keep playing this old thing for, hoping,
Yeah.
you know, there's bits missing from it. And say, oh, poor old Ruff, I'll send him a lovely handcrafted wooden duck. No, not happened yet.
2 donations one day. Now we
Right.
know there's
exactly.
Yeah, we're grifters. Yeah, no, for people to do that.
But no, it's to the point now where I'm like, I'm getting into the history behind it. I've
Happy New
just
Year.
been reading World War 1942, the year that Friedman Stoles. I'm really deep into that, and that is really a great work so far. And so like a lot of the stuff I'm seeing, like a lot of the events on the cards that a lot of the stuff or things like that, I'm recognizing a lot of those events now because of the deep readings I'm getting into. And Nate, I don't know about you, but if you read something new, I don't know if you're like this, but I always like, is there a game about this?
Mhm.
So, I mean, and then I automatically find,
I'll share the link again. Well, one of y'all will have to share it. It's in the private chat. You have to share it.
we'll jump on that real quick.
Are you doing that? Okay.
No, I do the same thing, as well as it's because I'm an extrovert. I'll read something that just blows my mind, and so I'll find somebody. So, I'll call somebody and I'll go, "You'll never believe what I just read."
It's my favorite meme, and I've sent it to Karen at least twice. Is when your husband's ready to answer the history question you asked him. It's
Yeah.
like the guy's like this, and she's like.
And I'll tell you what, I'll have to find it. Gainer sent me a meme, and it says, when you try to explain to your wife the rules of a board game.
That's what I was just talking about. Yeah.
And she's going, la, 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 somebody dancing, going, la, 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 what's happening in their head? Yeah. I'll have to find that meme.
There's one that I found that I'll see if I could share it.
That's handy, because when you post one, I post it automatically. That link.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool.
There is one slight thing that I don't necessarily like in here, but it is funny. It was a meme, a history meme thing. Yeah. So now the he built a second wall.
And the look on her face says everything, doesn't it?
So.
Oh, we're up to 33.
Oh, excellent. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, like I said before at the beginning of the show, my goal was for that channel was just to be, not for me personally, but for the show. So it'd be a repository for every episode, so that if you miss something, you don't remember who did it or whatever, it's just right there. And you can, if you want to go back and watch or listen to an old episode, you can.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for
So
stopping by.
yeah, thanks. So that's why I did it.
Yeah, she had that look on her. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're getting excited on this one. It's getting towards the end of the show. You can tell.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, so that's my goal for it, and as well as if people are interested, they want to reach out to any of us from the show, then I set up an email for the show. It's just TheCommandPostPodcast@gmail.com. So if you have a question or you want to reach out to us, you want to give us some feedback or whatever, and say, "Hey, I love the show," or "Hey, I can't stand you all," then you can email us there, and we'll be able to, all three of us will have access to it. So if you're trying to get in touch with any of us, you can.
By the way, I finally found Daniel's Nemi's new channel name, the World War II Solitaire Wargaming.
Oh, what is it?
Boards, Bricks, and Battlefields.
Ah.
So, yeah, I was like, what's going on with this? And then I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, because if you notice, over time when he was still World War II solitaire, he was bringing in, because Dan's doing them as well from knowing he was here doing models. He's bringing in models slowly. And I think, like any hobby, once something else clicks in that's sort of encompassed, if you like, within that hobby, that tends to sort of maybe take over a little bit, you know. With Dan, it's like model making and painting miniatures and things, and that's what's happened to Dan, I think, to Daniel, to differentiate.
I mean, that's the goal.
Yeah, well, the one chat is down the side there on the right-hand side. That will incorporate all chat, because I've got people watching me, Tony's got people watching me on our channels, respectively, but the whole chat goes down here on the right-hand side.
Yeah,
so don't worry, you won't miss anything.
And hopefully YouTube gets it to the point where it all goes into it's all linked together.
All you need to do is maybe
they're still working on it. They're still fixing things, and
you'll just have to have the one window open on whoever's channel you're watching this on. But the whole chat from my channel and Tony's channel, because we have different people watching us, will be down there.
Yeah, because the Command Post, we're on the cutting edge of new technology.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say I thought of it myself. I actually took it off of
from
Hexy,
ne'er-do-wells, Hexy and Camp and Waldy. Yes.
Now they went for the full package where you can have like 8 people. I'm like, nope.
I don't know 8 people.
I know 3 that I would put on this channel.
So, Tony, I want to ask. I remember. Oh, this had been a few years ago. I'm curious whether or not you'll ever go back to it, or whether or not
you're doing well, Charles.
Played it all and you're finished. But I remember when you and Mitch were really into the advanced Tobruk system.
Oh yes,
ATS, yes.
And are you thinking about going back there, or are you just kind of done with it and you had your time with it and you're happy? And
I have a huge collection. The problem is the owner. And it's a list of issues that goes a mile long. He keeps tweaking it, and he keeps promising
Avalanche Press, isn't it?
Yeah, he keeps promising a new rulebook. It was supposed to come out in 2019, and it's now 2026. And the last couple of years, we're almost there. We're almost there. And so, yeah, we have not gotten into it. I do love this system. Don't get me wrong. I love this system. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot quicker and easier to pick up than ASL. It's the ATS system. I like the impulse system. It's not an IGO-UGO system. So, and I found myself preferring those types of games where it's not an IGO-UGO as much.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, we were going to meet up in April, but unfortunately I can't. Because it's over the boy's birthday. So there's no way I'm missing the boy's birthday, unfortunately, this year. So yeah, we're not quite sure on that one. So, but yeah, no, it's all looking pretty good on that one. So yeah, I want to get back into it. I do. I've kind of got the itch again. I think I overdid it for a while there, and
so that's how it works. Your own channel.
You couldn't go overboard on a certain thing. Yeah, Christoph is playing with Combat Commander, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that mentioning that. That's cool.
So let us know, Christoph, and we'll come and heckle Combat Commander and make him lose. All right.
Distract him
constantly. Yeah. Call him childish names and things just to make him, make the wrong move. Bum's doing it. Look.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier with Mike was playing it.
It sounds a great idea if you've got a month free.
And the table space, because you got to have both games set up.
Yeah. But yeah, go for it. It works. Evidently, it works great. It's just they're 2 great games you can play separately, in my opinion. But you can now combine them. So enjoy, Bum. Enjoy. That's really weird, cool. Calling somebody bum.
Dragon X, Nate owes Christoph support after invading Belgium and lamps. No. See, I'm remember, I've brought peace and harmony and prosperity to the new German Empire after World War One.
Because that's what happened.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even get the damn Americans in. And even if I did, they wouldn't have done enough. I don't think.
Right. Oh man.
Oh, be great to see you. If you've got the ticket. Unfortunately, PunchCon went live just after in the sort of new year, and they sold out in a few days. So hopefully, if you've got your ticket, maybe get in if you're not doing it this year. Sean, get over for next year. It'll be great to meet you, and it's a great con as well. So we all have fun. It's a really good thing. And then you've got the after hours when everybody sort of winds down and the drinks come out and we play daft games. So, hope you enjoy it. Yeah, come and see us. When is it? It's May the... it's different this year because it doesn't coincide with my son's birthday. It's crikey, hold on. I'll let you know. Let me get rid of that. And ticket. I've got my ticket on the thingy. 1st of May. It starts, which is a bit earlier than normal. But yeah, mate, thank you, DragonX. Are you going? DragonX, if you're going, make sure you say hi because I'll get sad. Oh, right. Fair enough.
Cool. Well, gentlemen,
he should get a ticket and then sell it if he needs to.
Yeah,
he hasn't got it already.
Gentlemen, it did sell out that quickly. Yeah, it did. It's the only. To be fair, it's the only sort of biggish. There's a lot of sort of miniature conventions over here because when you say war games, people think miniatures and all that sort of thing.
Right.
But this is the only. It's not, but there's some other smaller ones all across the country. But this is turning into the sort of biggest board game, war game convention, and Second Chance Game, who run it with James Buckley. They have a spin-off Second Chance Games up near where they are at John Lennon Airport, International Airport. They do another one in November.
He's got an airport named after him?
Of course. Like you've got JFK. Well, don't stop your nonsense.
But that was
a singer.
Yeah,
John Lennon's a singer.
No.
I mean, I like the guy. I like the Beatles and everything, but naming an airport after him?
Yeah, but in Liverpool, where he come from, yeah, and he died, you know.
He might as well be the president.
The only one, you couldn't call it Ringo, could you? Ringo Airport. It would be a bit anyway. Enough of that. But yes. So yeah, they've got this sort of spin-off one that's is a much smaller thing, and it's too far for me to go. I like my PunchCon where I go for 3 days and just pig out on the food.
You get to meet Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas.
Thomas is going. Yes, so Thomas is going. Tweez will be there. Blue Tweezers will be there.
Well. I don't care about Tweez.
Oh.
I need some railroad rules. I don't even have the game, but I need some railroad rules.
Old Ruff will be there, so
if he ever does the video for the railroad rules, I will get on there and I will. I don't know what I'll do. I'll find something fun to do.
When that video comes out, it's going to go viral because everybody's going to want it. Oh, this is how you play it.
And watch it ends up being being wrong.
Well, gentlemen, you're not going to believe it, but we are getting close to the 2-hour mark.
Good grief.
I knew a bi-weekly or every 2 weeks is kind of a good time because it gives us time to play some games in between, and it
makes this lot wait another week.
You're not supposed to say that out loud, at least live on the air.
No, but seriously, I think rather than doing it weekly, which, to be fair, I had fantastic fun, and we all did, the three of us, over the 5 years we did it. But it is
you run out of things to say after a week.
It is a thing, yeah. And here we can just chew the fat as well because we're all got so different outlooks on our war games and interests and intelligence that we never, there's always something good to say. So hopefully in the future not too distant future, will be bi-monthly, which will be fantastic.
I can tell you it won't be the next 2 weeks. I do have tournament. I was wrong I thought I had a tournament this week and next week. Now it is.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as we can sort of do one a month.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll probably get 2 in February, I'm thinking. We'll see, though. But I'd like to get 2.
Whenever in doubt, it's Tony's fault.
Yep. Of course. But
yeah.
You said that out loud. I'm sorry. That's
I was supposed to say.
That's terrible. But yeah, as I'm saying, put the word about, peeps. Put the word about the command post, that you can see what it is. It's just 3 idiots talking, and the chat joining in. The chat's fantastic and chiming
Don't forget,
in.
What was the tagline that Mrs. Ruff came up with about the command post? The show that's all talk and no strategy.
That suits us. that sums us up. So quickly then, what we doing?
Well, I'm gonna be still going with the Fate of All and keep going with that and dive more into that. And so yeah, I'm just gonna keep diving into it. It's so far I like it, and we'll see how it turns out.
Tony?
I still have 2 turns left of my long street attack scenario. I need to get that finished. And then continue on. I think this is going to be something fun. I really do think it's going to be something fun. It seems pretty good. I know some people have been kind of, I can't remember. There's a couple of them that were like, I'm not a big fan of it. I kind of got it because of that, to see if they were right. It's kind of like, oh, this looks good. But no, I really think I'm seeing something that I really like in it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good game. So I'm going to knock it out twice. My goal is probably not to get a whole lot more extra played, like more games played, but actually play them multiple times, just to really, because a lot of times you get done with the game and you're like, okay, let's put it away. But then you're like, well, what if I missed it? What if I missed something here? So that's kind of it's kind of like my reading goals. I was going to do 36 this year, and I'm kind of like, well, I actually have some big books, some big history books I want to get read, and those just take a while. There's no doubt. Those just take a while. That 1942 has taken me several months now. So yeah, I probably won't read as much, but I'll read deeper. So my whole theme is to get deeper into my hobbies that I actually have and actually really enjoy them and get better at them. So
nice.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
Ruff, what about you?
Same here. We're going to be playing. I'll tell you what, this is quite hard to get hold of, I believe. But if you find a copy, it might cost as much as a modern game. But if you're into naval Pacific, sort of Guadalcanal stuff, Saber Island, I recommend it.
And make sure you put Tokyo Express game in the search engine if you're searching. There's a lot of other stuff that comes up.
Yeah, $130 for a fair copy.
How much?
$130 for a fair copy on Noble
Jeez, I think I paid about 60 quid for mine.
Yeah, eBay's got one for 185.
Oh, sorry. If you've got more money than you want, then get a copy. That's all I can say. But I'll be playing that, learning it. Hopefully, when I'm ready, I'll be putting up a video playing the standard game where you've got hidden Japanese. I mean, this is why it's so good. When you play the basic game, you can see each other and you're just coming towards each other, and just movement and firing is what you're learning. In the standard game, you've got the hidden Japanese and they're moving. You've got to spot them before you can attack them. It's going to be, wonderful. So, if you that's your sort of thing, go for it. But as Tony said, it's a bit expensive. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I love that. Good luck with that category solo.
Nice. Very cool.
And you're just going to continue. You probably don't have the room to do more than one game at a time.
Who, me at the moment?
No, Nate.
Oh, Nate.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do have space to put up multiple games, but I'm such a one-track mind that I can't play.
Hope they lose. No, great. Thanks for stopping by.
So yeah, I play one game.
That's a good one. That's probably the best one. If I remember right, that's the one that has everything fixed.
That's the one I tried to play with color blindness, and
Yes.
it was doing my head in. So
yeah, I actually played that one
game.
too. There's not much errata on it. It's actually probably one of the better ones because it's the one after this one. They went totally different. It was a different designer.
There's 3, and if you get one of these, get the flip books that are on BGG because
they really do help.
And it tells you it's a bit like Stuka Joe's cards.
Yep, exactly the same thing as Stuka Joe's cards. Yep, 100%. So
very cool. Alrighty, well. Oh, nice.
Well, 2 hours. We hit 2 hours, and I know I got to go cook dinner. Unless I'm surprised and I walk up and it's done, which has happened from time to time.
That's not going to happen. But all I can say is thank you so much. We had loads of people watching and commenting on both channels. If you could click the like button, smash the like button, and be cheeky before we go offline. Smash the like buttons on both channels. Go on, be a tinker and do that. That'd be wonderful because it does help the algorithm. And helps us to get out there a bit more with this nonsense we do. And I'd just like to say, as always, thank you so much for watching, you lot. And if you're watching in the future, make sure you make a comment, put the family comment down just for the algorithm on both channels. And as always, we love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's right.
So until next time.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks.